Hello and welcome to GT News Now. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're going to touch on the fair use of created content in a channel that has made a statement, but channel shows otherwise in the comments. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Please make sure to do your research, and everything in this video is open to subjective opinion, and this is my opinion on the matter. We have something what is called fair use, and a lot of channels hide behind this fair use to redistribute other creators' content. So what is fair use? Fair use is an affirmative defense that can be raised in response to claims by a copyright owner that a person is infringing a copyright. Fair use permits a party to use a copyrighted work without the copyright owner's permission for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. These purposes only illustrate what might be considered as fair use and are not examples of what will always be considered as fair use. In fact, there is no bright line rules in determining fair use, since this is determined on a case-by-case basis. But copyright law does establish 4 factors that must be considered in deciding whether a use constitutes a fair use. Factor number 1, the purpose and character of the use. The first factor mostly focuses on whether the use is commercial or non-commercial and whether the use is transformative. If a use is commercial, it is less likely to be fair use, and if it is non-commercial, it is more likely to be fair use. Transformative uses are those that add something new with a further purpose or different character and do not substitute for the original use of the work. If the use is transformative, it is more likely to be fair use, and if it is not transformative, it is less likely to be fair use. Factor number 2, the nature of the copyrighted work. The second factor considers the natures of the underlying works, specifically whether it is more creative or more factual. Use of a more creative or imaginative underlying work is less likely to support a claim of fair use, while use of a factual work will be more likely to support a fair use claim. This factor also looks at the publication status of the copyrighted work. When the copyrighted work is unpublished, the use is less likely to be fair use. Factor number 3, the amount used. The third factor considers the amount of copyrighted work that was used compared to the copyrighted work as a whole. Where the amount used is very small in relation to the copyrighted work, this factor will favor a finding of fair use. But where the amount used is not insignificant, this factor will favor the copyright owner. This factor also considers the qualitative amount of the copyright work used. If the portion used was the heart of the work, this factor will likely weigh against a finding of fair use, even if that portion was otherwise a very small amount. Factor number 4, the effect of the use on the market. The fourth factor not only considers whether defendant's activities may harm the current market, but also considers whether the use may cause any harm to potential markets that could be exploited by a copyright owner if the use were to become widespread. If the use harms the copyright owner's current or potential market, then it will weigh against fair use. Along with the first factor, this factor is one of the most important in the fair use analysis. It appears that most frauditing channels use anywhere over 90% of original content created by the creator. This could possibly be a part of factor 3. Factor number 4 here looks to be the most important as it weighs the difference to include fair use. It appears that fair use will weigh more to the redistributor if it is non-commercial. Fair use permits a party to use copyrighted material without the copyright's owner permission for purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. This appears to be what most channels are doing. However, this appears to not include commercial usage. Frauditing channels can claim such action that it falls under the fair use doctrine, as this could very well be possibly the case. However, there is one channel that appears to admit it's solely entertainment and will not do it for free. The channel is Frauded or Troll. And does this make it commercial? That will be the opinion of the people. Is this channel a commercial channel gaining monetary gain using over 90% of creators' videos to produce quote unquote new original content. Let's play some audios.
Real press. You're not a real agency. You're an entertainment channel. You're an entertainment channel, just like me. You're not press, buddy. You're not press. We don't
It's
publish
not a
any
bad
stories.
thing.
It's still,
you know, but
it's
he's
still
right.
subjective. That's your opinion.
Okay, so
It's not
I
good.
love all these.
So as Josh from Fraud to Troll just made the statement that he is an entertainment channel, I did not see that under one of the fair use usage for criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, or research. However, in his videos, he does do comment. I don't think he does any teachings. He does do criticism. However, does this fall under the fair use, or does these videos fall under commercial since they are being paid to redistribute content?
One of my questions would be, would you audit for free? Let's say if YouTube demonetized this genre of content, would you do it for free?
Would you do your channel for free?
No.
Okay.
I would, and I started doing it for free before I... GT will not and does not plan to file any copyright claims because it's the importance of the content to reach the public. That's the big importance of it. However, it is open for public opinion, and I'm interested to know about your comments and thoughts on it. Next topic here is that we have...
Those were her exact words.
It's like I don't believe you that it's not because you have a big mole. That's why you don't want to show your face. Like, oh man, you're something else. But anyway, it's all good. Unlike you, Lana, I respect who you are physically. I will never attack you as a person.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you say you do that, and you hold that to a high standard, correct? To not attack physical appearance and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you get on your subscribers if they do it?
Free speech.
Yes, he does.
Free speech. But
He just
made
some of his.
no. Let me answer. If they call you fat, that's fine. If they say too much nonsense about her being a transgender, I shut that down. Transgender hate against the LGBTQ community and racism, I do not tolerate. But if they call you fat, whatever, man. That's all good. You're a big boy. You can handle it.
You're right, Josh. I can't handle it. I am a big boy. However, when the question was asked to you, you said free speech, and then your counterpart said, yes, you do, get on to them. And then later in that comment, you stated you don't condone it. So which is it? Is it free speech or you don't condone it? Because it appears here that you do condone it because you allow subscribers, members to make these sort of comments, which you just stated that you don't condone and that you say something to them. However, I do not see that.